Today, I am going to be sharing 5 books that will help you to grow on YouTube. And as today is an extra special Christmas edition and end of year celebration, as my little way of saying thank you to everyone for coming along on this journey with me on YouTube, I am going to be giving these books away. Not my very book. I will send a different edition of it to you. That's a spoiler alert. So yeah, I'm gonna be giving them away to people who are watching it live. But if you're watching the replay, fear not. I have an extra special little giveaway that you're gonna have an opportunity to win something. So stick around to the end, and I will let you know about what that's gonna be. But very exciting. I love Christmas. So yeah, I love giving presents. Love giving presents. So that's what's happening here today. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in live. It's always so awesome to have you here. So I've posed the question to let me know what's one book that's helped you to grow on YouTube in 2022. And it'd be very interesting to see if any of those books are the books that are on my list. I read so many books last year, and by read, a lot of the time I do mean I listened to audiobook versions of the books, which I think still counts. But I'm so passionate about education and learning, not high school education, didn't finish high school, but like after that, like learning things that you're actually passionate about. Like finish high school, by all means, do that if that's what you want to do. But like there's so many amazing books out there that we can read that I think can really help us to grow as content creators and as humans in life. And I know for some people reading can be a real challenging thing, so for that it's so wonderful that there are so many amazing YouTube channels out there to teach people and to learn from and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's awesome. Hey folks, it's hot here in South Australia. It's like the final Christmas hurrah though. So I wanted to wear the hat, but I do have a fan going here and the microphone's over here. So let me know if you're hearing any like whooshing happening in the microphone, and I'll fix it. Maybe. All right. Awesome. So with that, so the way we're gonna go about winning the books, I've got these books ready to go that I'm gonna tell you a little bit about. And I'd love to hear like if you've read them, if you're gonna read them, whatever. Let me know in the chat. But I'm gonna be using the StreamYard giveaway tool today. So I'll show you what that looks like, and it'll be a little bit of a spoiler alert for what the first book is. #Atomic Habits. So yeah, that's the first book. So the way that you're going to enter these competitions today, there's 5 of them. You're going to enter #Atomic Habits. That's the first one, and it's about this little book, Atomic Habits, which is I'm a huge fan of it. So, okay, this is so cool. We can see Nobu has already entered Atomic Habits, and you can see on the screen entries 1. So enter #Atomic Habits and the ones that I show you for the next books. You know what I'm saying. So for me, this book has been an absolute. It's been a game changer for me in my life. I'm a pretty distracted person. That's probably part of why I didn't finish high school. But I've had really, I have had a history of having a hard time getting focused, and building and developing habits has helped me to really achieve a lot of consistency on my YouTube channel. So it's like, even the habit of showing up here at the same time every week, having either a guest or at Christmas time, obviously, it's been just me, which has also been awesome. Oh, actually, a couple of weeks ago, Marianne and Nobu joined me on the channel, but being able to learn about habit building. I never made my bed. I'm not a bed maker. Let me know if in the chat or in the comments if you're a bed maker. I certainly haven't been. I've wanted to be, and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. But because of this book and learning about this idea of habit stacking, like that has been it's been a huge game changer, because starting the day in a way that you're already feeling like a level of satisfaction about what you've achieved in something as simple as making the bed. It's like it's kind of shaped my days. And I must be honest, over the past month while I've been doing the daily live streams, I have not done that, but that's because Nina's still asleep. But yes, it's amazing. So like he has this idea of like teaming something that you do not like doing. For me, making the bed, teaming. This is a very basic example of the concept, but making the bed, teaming that up with something that I absolutely love, that is also something that I always do. So every morning I wake up and I make a coffee. And that's a given. That always happens. So teaming that up with, while the kettle is boiling, I make the bed, means that this really annoying thing has been done, has been achieved. So yes, Shannon says that this book is the best. Thank you so much for being here, Shannon. And I've only used this book for fitness, but it's probably perfect for YouTube and work. Yeah, it's so like healthy habit building is so like it goes across everything. It's very, very good for fitness. But yeah, I wanted to share briefly like this idea of the 4 laws of habit building, and it goes both ways. So it works for building habits and it works for breaking habits. So the first law is so there's cue, craving, response, and reward. So to create a good habit, we make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. And in this book, he goes through and talks about how to do that. So then inverting these laws to break a bad habit is make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, and make it unsatisfying. So yeah, it's awesome. I love that. And I have found it to be so, so helpful. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Hassan read the book, was part of a book club at work, read it as part of it. Yeah, that's a very clever move on any company's part to get everyone to read Atomic Habits, I reckon. And Marianne loves Atomic Habits, uses it as part of her planning and habit creating philosophy. Awesome. So good. So good. Oh, we have Mama watching. So nice to have you. What a wonderful, wonderful daughter you have created. What a wonderful human. Oh, how good. And also my mum's here. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful little mum club we've got going on. Yeah, awesome. So, all right. So I'm going to show you, Nobu currently is the winner of Atomic Habits, but I'm not going to announce the winners until the end of the live stream. So you have the opportunity to add the hashtags for whatever books you want. And yeah, it would be like if Nobu wins everything, Nobu wins everything. And I'm here for that, and I support it, and I love it. So we have 2 mamas in the house, and mum says hi. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Love it. I've got a thing telling me that my internet is suffering. Let me know if this breaks out at all, folks. That would be annoying if that happens. So the next book that I have on my list is a very cheeky one. Cheekily, it's debatable as to whether or not this is a book. But it is something that has helped me as a content creator for like nobody's business. Like this has helped me so much to get out of my own head, get out of my way, like acknowledge let me know in the chat if anyone else suffers from having like a pretty nasty inner critic coming in at times. The next book is actually an audiobook. I listened to the audiobook, The Power of Vulnerability by Brené Brown. And in this audio, it's not an audiobook, it's like a conference. So if you win this one, it's going to be like the audio version. So hopefully keep that in mind, bear that in mind. Oh, people are telling me I'm doing good. Oh, because of the internet. All right. Yeah, awesome. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for letting me know. Yes, so this audio recording, it's an audio recording, I think, of a conference. And it's kind of nice because you can hear as she's talking about these like things that happen in our heads that we're all battling with. You can hear the universality of all of these struggles that we have with, being kind to ourselves and accepting our imperfections and accepting things about ourselves. Like there's such a beautiful collective like laughter of like acknowledgement that we're kind of all in this together. And I'm such a Brene Brown fan. I think that maybe kicks in the mid 30s. I don't know. But her vulnerability that she shares so beautifully is I don't know, it's really inspired me so much, because in the beginning of learning how to make YouTube videos and produce content, I was very, very nervous about getting things right. Like even this morning, I had planned to I had planned to put in a lot more work into this particular presentation, which didn't happen. To the extent that I normally would like it to, because we had things like Christmas and we had things like a really beautiful creator catch up this morning and all this stuff. Oh, I know. And I think the reason people are saying that they haven't heard of this book before, and I think that is because there is only the audio version available. So I feel like I'm in part of a blessed little club of folks that know about it. I'm so glad to be sharing this with you all today. I've got a giveaway for it. I'll share that tab. I'll share that. Here we go. Hashtag power, right? Hashtag power in the chat. Where are we? Yeah, haven't heard of that one, not read this one, never heard of this one. Yeah, Nina loves Brene Brown. We like to start every day. Well, something that I learned from this book is the idea of like small achievable habits. So rather than going, I've got to read for an hour a day to catch up on my reading and then never doing it as a result, setting yourself, I'm going to read for 15 minutes every morning with my cup of coffee is like, it actually happens. As with the bed making, that hasn't happened over the past month because it's been early starts. Awesome. I'm so stoked that you're all into the idea of this book. Hashtag power, hashtag power. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if I'm in any way, shape, or form explaining what this book is, though. So it's, teachings on authenticity, connection, and courage, which are all such important things when it comes to creating YouTube content, making YouTube videos. Like, it is so important for us to be able to connect with our audience, and without allowing it to be imperfect, it's very easy to get in our own heads. And like being vulnerable comes in like all different forms. I'm obviously, folks might know this by now, I'm a bit of a crier, get a bit emotional about things. That's one form of vulnerability, but also just giving yourself the permission to have not everything go as planned all of the time. Giving yourself permission to have tough conversations, to like all that sort of stuff. That's what it's all about. That's what Brene Brown is all about. Like knowing that these things are universal. And Nobu has just noticed that my pajamas are still here. Yes, they are. Do you know, I thought, I should change out of my pajamas, but I haven't. I have not. Awesome. Yeah, those. When I was thinking, there's so many books. There's so many great books. There's so many great books. It was very hard to pick a top 5, but these aren't actually even really a top 5. They're just 5. And that one was very helpful at the time when I read it. Yeah. Anything by Brene Brown, really. Anything by Brene Brown, I reckon, is fantastic. And yeah, let me know in the comments or the chat if that's like a mid-30s thing. All right. The next thing that we have here is 12 and a half. by Gary Vaynerchuk. Anything by Gary Vaynerchuk. I mean, anything by Gary Vaynerchuk is fantastic. But this is, I think this is his most recent book, and I absolutely devoured this one. Like for a lot of people, YouTube is a business. Like for some people, it's just we're just sharing, or whatever. But a lot of people want to build a business out of it. And Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V, is an incredible business person. And this book is, obviously leveraging the emotional ingredients necessary for business success. And the half is a very interesting add-on from the Brene Brown thing. Gary V in this book talks about how he's come up with 12 ingredients, right, that are essential for building a successful business. Gratitude. This is a spoiler, but I won't go into I won't read the whole book to you today. But the 12 ingredients are gratitude, self-awareness, accountability, optimism, empathy, kindness, tenacity, curiosity, patience, conviction, humility, and ambition. And one of the most powerful things about this book, I think, is the half. It's called 12 and a half. It's not called 12. It's not 12 ingredients for 12 emotional ingredients, blah, blah, blah. It's in a half. So the half is, what am I not good at? Out of these 12 ingredients, like he says, this book will help you refine your ingredients and improve your leadership capabilities. The quality of your dish depends on the quality of your ingredients and the way you use them in combination. All 12 are important. If one ingredient is secondary to another, the dish won't be good. And so rather than going, okay, and being overwhelmed by the fact that maybe we don't have all of those things quite worked out yet, there's always room for improvement. So identifying the ones that you maybe are not as strong in, like maybe your gratitude muscle isn't very strong. So it's like, and then he talks about ways of working on that, and ways of, I haven't put the giveaway thing up. Oh my goodness. We're giving away this one too, folks. Giving away this one too. Here we go. So for this one, if you want a copy of this, #GaryV. And I'll send you a copy of that. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic book. I read it I was dog sitting. I was in recovery from my big operation that I had in January. And I was dog sitting and I read this, and by a swimming pool. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful place for recovery. I think Nobu is possibly going to be winning. Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I was going to say I clicked on Nobu and then a whole bunch more came in. Okay. Maybe Nobu, maybe you're not going to win every single thing today. Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is an awesome book. Get in on it. Nature Photo Studios, it's so nice to have you here. Hassan, it's so nice to have you here. Shannon, it's so nice to have you here. Marianne, so nice to have you here. Nobu is a serious Gary V fangirl. Yeah, he's such a legend, and I love a bit of a potty mouth. I'm a bit of a potty mouth myself when I am not live streaming on YouTube, just in my general life. Yeah, apparently it's good not to do that in live streams. Gary V doesn't worry about that. Gary V just swears his little heart out, and I think it's great. Such an interesting thing with swearing. Like there's this interesting, and I know that we have people in the house that don't like swearing, but I'm like, it's not the worst thing, is it? Like there are things that are far more harmful than a little cheeky little word. Anyway, that's what I reckon. But if you're swearing but your intentions are kind and good and wholesome, I think it can be pretty good. Anyway. So, all right. Yes, the creative classroom is a bit too much for me, the mouth, but I get it. He does what he wants to. He does him. Yeah, that's it. And like, I don't necessarily encourage people to go like running their mouth off on YouTube, but like, do what you want. Shannon says she taught her son to swear brilliantly and that she's so proud. Oh, that's fantastic. I think it's far more important that people are kind. And I think, yeah, I think that's way more important than most other things. Anyway, what do we got? What do we got? Let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay, interesting. For an international bestseller, we don't seem to have very many bids on Atomic Habits. This is an international bestseller, folks, and it changed my life. Maybe you've all already read it. Anyway, awesome, cool. So we got that. How are we going with? And if you want it, if you're just tuning in now and you want a free copy of Atomic Habits, enter #Atomic Habits. If you are just tuning in now and you would like a copy of Brene Brown's audio version of The Power of Vulnerability, enter #power. We got 4 for that one so far. Fantastic. And if you are just tuning in now and you would like a free copy of Gary V's 12 and a half, enter #Gary V. All right. Yes, Nature Photo Studios, very true. Most of us might have already read Atomic Habits. Yes, maybe it was it was a good choice. It was still a good choice. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. All right, cool. So what do we got next? So I've done something that is really, I'm going to say the next two are a little bit cheeky in that I have not necessarily read them yet. Is that cheeky? I still do think that every YouTuber should read these. I've read like the first half of the book that I'm going to show you next. How am I going to do that? Oh, here we go. The YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves, which I think is, where are we? Where are we got it? Yeah, here we go. Speak Spanish Now, which is Omar, has said earlier in the chat, YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves, by the way, was the book for me in 2022. How fantastic. I have known about Daryl Eves for like a really long time now. Like I've heard of, it's so strange. Like I've heard of him many, many times. This is Daryl Eves. His channel is all about helping you become more successful on YouTube, which I want to do. I like that vibe. And like he's got 611,000 subscribers. He is an incredible YouTube teacher. So it's very bizarre to me that he's only just now kind of coming into my brain space. But I started listening to this audiobook the other day, and like the forward is by Mr. Beast, for goodness sake. So Mr. Beast is like one of the top YouTubers in the whole wide world. And Daryl Eves is someone that he likes to talk about YouTube with. Yeah. So yeah, and he runs the conference in California. What's it called? What's it called? Let us know in the comments or the chat if it's if you know what the name of that conference is. But yeah, that conference that I would love to go to. Yeah, so he's an incredible YouTube teacher. But what I love so much, I love studying. Vid Summit, thank you so much, Nobu. It's Vid Summit. There we go. Yeah, so I love learning about the history of things. So, and in the start of this book, Daryl Eves gives like the entire history of YouTube, like how it started, how it began in the beginning. There's so much that was so interesting to me that I had no idea about. And I think like anyone who wants to be successful on YouTube, I think it's definitely worth knowing about and understanding the origins. And like in any field, in any industry or field, like you want to know how things started out. Like if you were investing money in a company or something, like you want to know how that thing started out. You're investing time in building a YouTube channel, like learn how it started out and the history of it. And I find it not just because it's a good thing to do, but it's so wholesome. It's like so wholesome to learn about the history of YouTube. So I'm really excited to read the rest of this book. It's fantastic. It's a Wall Street Journal bestseller, for goodness sake. And I'm gonna give this away today as well because I can, because I'm going to, because I appreciate you all so much. So enter hashtag YouTube formula if you would like a copy, if you'd like to win a copy of Daryl Eves's book. Yeah. So Nobu says, I've seen him on YouTube, but didn't know he had a book. That's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool. And I just think, like, if anyone's a YouTuber and they've got a book, like, read the book. Read the book. Like, I mean, I'm talking specifically about YouTubers who have channels that are about, but read everyone's book. No, but if you write a book, I'll definitely read it. Or that goes for anyone, really. But yeah, it's like, not only is it a beautiful way to support content creators by like buying their things and using them or reading them, it's like, this is someone who has he's done all the work for us. Like, he has done years and years and years and years and years of studying the algorithm and the shifts in the algorithm and like everything that we kind of need to know. So it's like I've only read the beginning of this book so far, but like the reason I'm so excited to read this is like, yeah, he's done all the studying. He's done it all, and he's like he studies the changes in the algorithm. Like he's the person. He knows everything. Daryl Eves knows everything. So like, he's a fantastic person to study. Like, check out his channel, check out his videos, and check out this book. It's so good. Hey, oh my goodness, Motif Music Studios. Time to make turkey soup. So I could join y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, if anyone is just tuning in right now, we are doing a very festive giveaway. And all you need to do to potentially win a book today is enter hashtag YouTube formula if you would like to win a copy of YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves. Enter hashtag Gary V to win a copy of 12 and a half by Gary Vaynerchuk. That's what V is short for. Enter, what else have we got? Enter hashtag power to win the audio copy of Brene Brown's book. Not book. It's like a speech. It's a talk. The Power of Vulnerability. And enter, cool, we got an extra one here, hashtag Atomic Habits if you would like to win a copy of Atomic Habits. I'm announcing the winners at the end of this stream. And for anyone who is watching the replay, yeah, there's going to be another giveaway that everyone will be eligible to be a winner of. That, that's cool. Very good. Fantastic news. Okay. All right. Motif Music Studios coming in hot with all of the hashtags. Look at that, folks. You got some serious competition. Nobu would like to know when my book is coming out. It's coming out in the summer of 2025. I'm going to write it while I am I don't know. That's it. I'm going to throw that out there. I'm writing my book in 2025. Cool. Awesome. What else have we got going on? Okay. So those are I obviously have limited thoughts so far on the YouTube formula because I haven't read the whole thing, but I know it's going to be bloody brilliant and everyone should read this book. By the way, folks, if by some horrible chance you aren't one of the winners of these books, all of these books you'll find linked in the description of this video. And I think all of them except the one I'm about to say are available on audiobook. So if you haven't tried out Audible yet, there's a link there as well for that. Just saying. And yes, they are affiliate links, which means I would receive a small commission at no extra cost for you. Am I supposed to say that? I think so. All right. Okay. We know the name of my book already. It's Canva Magic Write. I feel like that should be the name of your book, Creator Classroom. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So Jeff just bought you Atomic Habits, hit the first 2 chapters so far and loving it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I saw on your Instagram that you have started reading this. Oh, I'm so stoked for you. That's fantastic. All right. Cool. Where are we going? Where am I going in my brain? I need a sip of water. I'm too excited. I'm too excited about Christmas and giving stuff away. I love it. All right. What is the next one? Oh, do you know what's so amazing that you should say, Jennifer? You mentioned just up here somewhere, if I can find it, that Roberto Blake just came out with a book recently as well, which I just ordered last night. So this is another one that I have absolutely not read yet, but I'm so excited to read this one. So for those who have not heard of Roberto Blake is an amazing YouTuber who, like, his kind of, I guess, main thing, as well as like just teaching people how to grow YouTube channels, is teaching people how to profit from their YouTube channels or profit from your passion in the creator economy. So 12 and a half, Gary Vee's book, is about like business, which is awesome and amazing for YouTubers. Or really anyone in the digital space, I guess, or anyone in the world. Roberto Blake's book is going to be far more specific and tailored to YouTubers. So I'm very excited about this. One of my goals of 2023 is to work out how to make my YouTube channel profitable at some point. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm so excited about this. So we got a hashtag. I'm going to give this away as well. Of course, I love giving things away. This is so fun. I wish I could give things away every single week, but that wouldn't be very good for the budget, would it? Where are we? Here we go. Enter hashtag create if you would like to win a copy of Roberto Blake's new book that it just came out, I think, a few months ago. So yeah, I was so excited to hear, because I've been loving watching Roberto Blake's videos for some time now. And yeah, to see that he's written a book is just so excited. I'm so stoked to be able to support a fellow content creator, but also to learn so much from him. Like, what a cool thing. What a cool thing. All right, we've got some. Okay, fantastic. We got a whole lot of hashtags coming through. Nobu has entered the competition. Marianne's entered the competition. Motif Music Studios, Nature Photo Studios. Hey Noel, thank you so much for tuning in. It's so awesome to have you here. All right, we got a lot of contenders for this book. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I ordered myself a copy. And maybe we could do a book club. Should we do a book club? When I was doing my personal finance channel, which I had to stop doing, I wanted to do I started like a book club, and I was like, I wonder if this will work. And like, it didn't, but I wonder if this would for this. Should we all read it together? That'd be fantastic. Anyway, okay. Hey. Thank you so much for being here. I am not saying that correctly. Please send me a voice message telling me how to say your channel name. Thank you so much. Shannon's never been in a book club. Awesome. Well, it's about to begin. Cool. Oh, I'm so yeah, obviously I can't say very much about Roberto Blake's book yet, as I would normally like to do in something that I have definitely. I mean, I didn't say it was a book review show so much as a 5 books every YouTuber should read in 2023 show. So I feel like that's okay. That's how I justified that to myself. And I am, without a doubt, intending to either read or reread all of these books in 2023. I'm going to give everyone, if anyone has just tuned in, I want to give you all the opportunity to win these books. So, okay, if you would like to win a copy of James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, all you need to do is enter hashtag Atomic Habits, exactly as you see it here in the chat. If you would like to win the audio version of Brene Brown's Thing, is it a book? We're not sure. Enter hashtag power into the chat. If you would like to win a copy of Gary Vee's book, 12 and a half, New York Times best-selling author, Gary Vee, enter hashtag Gary V. And if you would like to win a copy of YouTube Formula by Daryl Eves, hashtag YouTube Formula. And if you want to win a copy, oh, I love this. I love this. I love this so much. The book, oh, this is very interesting. Maybe it's because this book has only just come out. Create's winning with 8 entries. Enter hashtag Create if you would like the opportunity to win Roberto Blake's new book. Oh, this is so much fun. So while I give you all a little moment to enter those hashtags if you want to, if you need to, I'm going to let you know what the final prize is. So this is the one that's for everyone who's here, but it is also for anyone who's watching the replay, because I wanted to make sure people who are watching the replay also have an opportunity to win something. So the grand prize will be, and this will get announced next week. The winner, they'll give you a week to enter this. So the the prize is going to be, oh, that's not the screen. The prize is going to be a 45-minute one-on-one coaching call with me. I probably won't be wearing the Santa hat anymore because it'll be in the new year. But what I want you to do to win this grand prize is in the comments. So not in the chat, but in the comments, I want you to come back once you can put, yeah, the prize is Claire. The prize is me. The prize is Claire. Yes, you may recognize this picture from such things as when I put my head on a baby's body in front of a Christmas tree for the thumbnail for this very video. Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah, so 45 minutes, one-on-one coaching / channel audit / brainstorming session with me. I am so excited to, okay, cool. We have hashtag Claire. That's not how you enter the competition though. So here's how you enter this final competition to make it fair for people who are watching the replay. Come back. As soon as this is finished, you'll be able to do it. Like refresh the page, I think. But put in the comments, make sure you put in the comments a book, either a book that you read last year. By last year, I mean the year that we are currently still in. So a book that you read this year, or put a book that you're going to read next year. Put that in the comments. That'd be fantastic. Shannon, cannot recommend this prize enough. Thank you so much, Shannon. That's awesome. Yeah, everyone enter that. I love it. I love it so much. And then the prize is going to be announced during next week's live stream, which is going to be with the wonderful, wonderful Nobu. We are going to be doing like it's the first one of the new year. So we're going to be doing like a goal setting sort of session. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Let me know if you would like to come on screen with Nobu and I, if you're feeling brave, and share some of your goals. What are they called? What's the word for when it's the new year? A goal for the new year? What's that called? There's a special word for that. What is it? New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. So yes, that is what next week. So same time, same place. That's what next week's stream is going to be like. So I reckon it's time to do some giveaways. What do we reckon? I reckon that's what we do. How do I get that back on screen? So we'll go through in order of the books that we did. And what you're going to do, if you see your name pop up, you're going to send me an email, and my email you can find on my about page, and feel free to send me an email anyway. Just say, hello, how's it going? I love that. Yeah, cool. This is so fun. I've never done such a fun giveaway. All right. So the first one, folks, the first one is, oh, I'm loving all those drums. I'm loving all those drums. It's actually very festive seeing all those drums. Okay, first one. Atomic Habits, folks, by James Clear. All right. Everyone's already read this book, so we only have 3 people in the draw. If it's you, you could be very lucky. Shannon, you are the winner. And you've already read the book, which is hilarious. But you know what you're going to be able to do? You're going to be able to re-gift it to a loved one, or maybe re-gift it to someone that you don't like very much, because that's also a nice thing to do. What a weird thing to have said. Yay, Shannon. Oh, hey, awesome. You have, but your son hasn't. That's fantastic. Oh, that makes me so happy. Fantastic. So it is a loved one, not someone that you don't like very much, which is heaps better. Awesome. Cool. So I already have your contact details, Shannon. So email me if you want, but you probably don't have to. All right, cool. So we have 6 entries for the next one, which is Brene Brown's Power of Vulnerability. We got a lot of beautiful congrats happening. We got a lot of congrats. We got a wow, Claire, lol, fantastic, awesome. Yes, very good. So the next one we have going is Brene Brown's Power of Vulnerability, the audio experience. So I think how this is going to have to work is I'm going to have to send you it on Audible, which I know we'll work it out. We'll work it out, folks. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Let's get a drum roll happening. Let's get a drum roll happening in the crowd. Fantastic. Power. Who will be the winner of the most powerful book you could read this coming year audio experience? Does that sound like a drum? Oh my goodness, Shannon, you greedy guts. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I mean, it's starting to feel like it's rigged, Shannon. Did you do some kind of I know you do like channeling things. Have you channeled all of the prizes today? That would be fun. Awesome. Oh, Shannon, this book is it's not a book. What do we call it? This recording. That's good. That's a good word. This recording is so fantastic. I think you are going to get so much out of it. I loved it so much. I'm so stoked about that. Awesome. So the next one for Shannon to win is going to be 12 and a half. 12 and a half by Gary V. All right, let's get another drum roll happening. Yes. Oh, excellent. Excellent. We have people still. There's not too late, folks. If you're just tuning in now, it is not too late to win a copy of Gary V's book. Just enter hashtag Gary V. And also, if you would like to win YouTube Formula, enter hashtag YouTube Formula. Or if you would like to win Roberto Blake's new book, Create Something Awesome, hashtag create. Fantastic. Glad for the reminder to reshare these things, because we may have some sneaky folks getting in last minute with a little entry. Fantastic. All right, drum roll. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, this is the most fun I've ever had. All right. I don't know if that's a good drum. I don't know. Hey, Nature Photo Studios. Hey, that's so fantastic. Nature Photo Studios was such a beautiful supporter of my recent 25 days of YouTube channel reviews series. Was there every single day with me. I am so stoked that you have won a prize today. That's so cool. Yay, awesomeness. Nature Photo Studios. Yeah. Yay. You're so relieved, Shannon, that you didn't win another one. Well, let's see. Only time will tell. Maybe you have an opportunity to win another thing. So the next one, and for whoever is the winner of the next one, we can be in a book club together, because I am still reading this one. It is Daryl Eves' book. Where are we? Let's get in there. YouTube Formula. We've got 7 entries. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Yeah, clap, clap, clap. Fantastic. Woo. Oh, wait, I haven't hit go yet. Is this a good drum sound? Pretty sure it's terrible, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hello. Yes, fantastic. Monetizer continente crear. You must send me a voice message telling me how to properly say your channel name. Congratulations and thank you so much for joining us here today. Awesome to have you be here. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, so exciting. So the final one of the day, folks, is Roberto Blake's new book, Create Something Awesome. We have 8 entries. It is all happening. It is all happening. I'm so excited. Oh, again, I haven't pressed go. I'm like, why isn't it going? Because I haven't pressed go. Hassan! Awesome. That's so cool. So cool. So stoked. So that's fantastic. What a winning situation. Got winners. People have won things. I've given away things. I love it. You need my energy. I'm going to have a nap after this. But yeah, this is so much fun. This has been so much fun. I didn't know how this was going to go today because, to be honest, I'm exhausted. But it's so good. And I'm just so very, very grateful to... Am I going to get emotional? It's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just so grateful to all of you for joining me on this YouTube journey. It's been such an amazing year and so wonderful to connect with you all. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good to hang out with you all, and yeah, it's so good. So that's pretty much it. Is this where the drop-off rate starts happening? Because I've started waffling. This is what you're not supposed to do, folks, but gosh, I'm thirsty. I need to remember what I was going to say next. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get down with the emotions. It's going to be a very emotional year. One of the reasons it's going to be a very emotional year is I'm about to start trying to have a baby. So that's things are going to get. If you think there's been a lot of crying so far, it's probably going to be heaps more. I highly suspect. All right, cool. So I reckon probably the next thing that everyone should do, if you want to grow a YouTube channel and you're not maybe totally clear about how you should be writing titles that get clicks, make sure you check out. I was so lucky to have Jake from Creator Hooks join me a few weeks ago, and this video that we're linking to here, and it's also in the description if you're watching live. This chat was amazing. I was so lucky. We were so lucky to have Jake come and share his brilliant wisdom with us. So thank you everyone so much for an incredible year. I'll see you in the new year. Fantastic.